off stream. Let me pull the mic a little closer. How's everybody doing? So today, Flat dude, what's up, dude? Welcome. You're early. So what's up, everyone? We're gonna be playing some games on the Lenovo Legion 5 RTX 3060. Today we're gonna play it on an external monitor. Now I have hooked my capture card and the laptop all together up to an external monitor. So the performance you'll see here is unbiased. I'm not recording from the laptop itself. And let's just get into the game. Start off with showing you some settings, because that's what everybody always wants to see. Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome. You guys are early to the stream. All right, let's go. So, like I said, let's start off with some settings. We are playing on an external monitor, and we're also going to be testing 1440p. So 1080p and 1440p. Because a lot of people are curious. Let me change to my laptop to see live on it. Nice. Let's see, do you guys have sound? Yep, you guys have the in-game sound, right? No double audio. Just double checking here. Let's first shut down the music. There we go. Alright. So, settings. We're gonna start off with some GTA 5 online. Settings. Everything is set to very high. Anti-aliasing is off. VSync is off. Wait, anti-aliasing. Am I saying that correct? No, it's turned on. Alright, let's go. 144 hertz. Phone. This monitor is actually 240 hertz. The problem is if I turn that on, it's gonna freak out because the cables don't support 1440p, 200 hertz. That was totally deliberate. What games are we playing in this beautiful night? So the games I have for you today is I have Red Dead Redemption, I have GTA 5, I have Call of Duty Warzone. Also going to be playing 1440p, and we have Battlefield 2042. So those were the most requested games last stream, so I figured let's include it this time. Is it me or is it just GTA just way more beautiful when it's snowing? It looks ridiculously good. Forza 5. Well, you won't see any that much racing games on my channel. That is because I am just way too good, too bad at it. I'm super terrible at racing games. Why are you running? Why are you running? I'm gonna do some gaming streams another day with you guys if you want to. I'm not gonna be doing that. Plus, I might show my IP address. I've seen some people mess up with that. I do not intend to do that. Alright, let's try 1440p. I think this is a good spot. So max settings, pretty much max settings. 1440p, 144 hertz. Yeet. Minecraft shaders. Actually, what do you mean? This is not Minecraft. Yeah, the external monitor is 1440p, 240 Hz. But like I said, I am currently not using a cooling pad. Well, it's standing on a cooling pad. I might be able to show you. It is currently standing on
Shit, anybody got eyes on him?
It's currently standing on a cooling dock, but the cooling dock is not active.
Take this!
So, that's the laptop.
Screw you!
Oh, look at those cops. It's so dangerous. Hello, dude. Hi. Hi, dude. No, I'm not gonna play Minecraft. It's not installed, and I don't even have the game. Sorry. So, 1080p, 1440p, GTA 5, not a problem. Well, I like to use a stand. Usually I use a cooling dock during benchmarking, just because it's elevated, and just because I just like the angle of the laptop better. But if I turn my cooling dock on, I always mention it. But it barely affects the performance of the laptop. But yeah, this game is not really intensive for this laptop. It's not even using like the full GPU, CPU powers. Alright, let's go over to Red Dead Redemption. We have all seen GTA 5. I always hate this. Why Windows 11? Why? Yeah, it's released in 2013. Yeah, it's a pretty easy game to run. I want to buy this laptop. I want to know how it feels. The keyboard is okay. I've had far better keyboards, but you know, some very famous YouTubers like Dave Lee, Jared's Tech Tips, they've all called this laptop out as the S tier or the highest tier laptop, price, performance wise, everything combined that you can buy. So that's something to keep in mind. I can confirm that this laptop is fantastic for the price. Phenomenal. Which laptop has better thermal control, brother? 5 Pro, 7, or well, the Legion 7 is just unmatched. It's not even close. The Legion 7 it has an extra vapor chamber, and that means the cooling is just superior. What is it doing? Out of memory, please reboot. Oh. Ensure your computer meets the minimum requirements. For more information, please. That's new. I think this is because of the 1440p monitor. I'm guessing. I might have to do this differently. Yeet. Let's try it another time. So I just got an error when I booted up GTA 5 or Red Dead Redemption 2. RDR, cowpoke. Yeah, man. I made that just for you. Let's see if it does it now. I just got the error that it doesn't want to boot up. Just bought Legion 5 Pro. Your reviews helped a lot. Yeah. Thank you so much, man. Much appreciated. Is it going to boot up now? What do you guys think? I don't think it's going to boot up. Oh, look. Out of memory, please reboot, close other applications, and ensure your computer meets the minimum requirements. For more information, please visit. So I'm guessing, because without the external monitor, this was not a problem. This has to do with the VRAM of the laptop, and it's like 1440p. Nope, not gonna happen. Well, we'll just carry on then. Try it again later. Do you see any screen tearing on the Legion 5 Pro and frame drops? No, AD, it does not. It has G-Sync and it works really well. Can you do a laptop only stream? I want to compare the experience and FPS to engineers on streams. What do you mean with a laptop only stream, Anas? Does external monitor increase the FPS? The answer to that is yes, slightly. Even though it has a mux switch and we're playing on the dedicated graphics, I've done some testing on it, and it still increases the FPS just a little bit. Mana select streaming using OBS. I can do that. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just for today. That's a good idea. I do notice on this laptop, and you might see it as well, when playing intensive games like Call of Duty Vanguard, and if I play on an external monitor, I do see some screen tearing. I can't wait for the new year, guys, for new laptops to come out. 12th gen, AMD with their new set lineup. Let's just start this game. And let me just show you how poor the performance is in a new Caldera map. It's pretty bad. Does the laptop has some freezes sometimes, or maybe to be slow? Not particularly, no. Maybe on like super CPU intensive games, like, well, it's not necessarily CPU intensive that much, but like Watch Dogs Legion, then it can stutter a little bit. Is there any performance difference between this one and the 5 Pro? Yes. Thermally, performance-wise, they're both running the same CPU, they're both running the same GPU, only the cooling systems and the screens are different. Minor. So, if you would hook both up to an external monitor, the performance is going to be similar, only the Legion 5 Pro supports G-Sync, so you have less screen tearing. 3060 versus 3070 on Legion 5 Pro, is there a big difference? If you're gonna buy a Legion 5 Pro, I would highly recommend you to buy a 3070, as you are playing on a higher resolution monitor. High resolution means it's more consistent.
Take this time to ready up.
You know how stupid I am, honestly? Each time I go to stream, I'm saying to myself, like, Jerry, you gotta get some water. This talking makes me thirsty. I always forget. I just get too excited to start the stream. Which one do you prefer, Legion 5 and Legion 5 Pro? I like them both. You know, I think money makes all the difference. I mean, if you can buy a Legion 5 for like way cheaper than a 5 Pro, you should get the 5. All right, yeah. Thank you.
Setting waypoint.
So the reason why I shut down the FPS meter or MSI afterburner when booting up Warzone is that it crashes. If I boot the game up while Amazon Afterburner is running. Yeah, I agree. I personally like the 5 Pro as well. The screen is much brighter and I know it's more poppy. But you can't say anything about both. They're both great systems.
Playtime's over.
Stand by for Windows 11 gaming is terrible, honestly. If you have the option to upgrade, just wait a little longer. You have HDR problems, you have compatibility problems, you have all kinds of shutdown problems. I've encountered on different laptops. Nishant, what's up, buddy? Mr. OP.
Battle Royale.
How you doing, buddy? Welcome back. It's actually nice to stream like this. Now I have a big screen.
I say we got there. Enemy soldier nearby.
Playing on an external monitor, for all you guys wondering. I'm gonna test 1080p, 1440p, external monitor on the Legion 5 Pro. Oh, are you gonna scare the cat out?
I'm marked on destination. Quiet. I'm tracking the enemy. Tracking the enemy. Quiet. I'm tracking the enemy. Primary objective is to eliminate all enemies. Attack!
I'm under fire.
How's that guy not there? Offshore thing, that's important when offshore.
They're shooting at me.
I think we can turn that on. I usually have very low latency.
Next time will be different. They've got me sighted. Turn to base for debrief.
How much is it? That's pretty good. Considering I'm streaming. Okay, let's do it again. Do it again. Hey, I'll buy a Legion 5 in dilemma between 3050 Ti and... Okay, guys, if you're in the market for a don't buy the 3050 Ti. It's already like, yeah, like Anand said, it is pretty much a scam. Don't buy it. Ace, yes you can. How old am I? I am a 33. Inside temperature is 19 degrees.
Check weapons and gear. You got time before deployment.
Let's just crank it up to 1440p and let's hope it doesn't crash. It has a habit of doing that. Oh, this looks much better. So after the update, just done some updates. I see less screen tearing, but look at the FPS.
Hostile dropping into the area. Watch the skies.
But the FPS is pretty poor. Let me show you the settings, by the way. So DLSS set to quality. Ray tracing, let's just turn that off for the sake of people freaking out, believing it's actual ray tracing. You know, this is the problem. Look, now we have 100 FPS, and if we turn around and look this way, performance gets much worse. That's a big difference. And now I can see stuttering.
Playtime's over. Stand by for deployment to the war zone.
Hi. Hello, Dr. Stone.
I'm ending.
How is the battery life in this machine? I'm gonna have to dig because I haven't tried that yet. It's okay.
Battle Royale.
it's okay. It's not necessarily the best. Hybrid mode. I think it lasts like 4 to 5 hours. I'm from the Netherlands, hence the low temperatures.
Supply box identified. Marking location now. Targets are up. Take them
It's
out.
lagging now.
Next objective updated. Objectives found. Move to the next location.
No, ray tracing was not the problem. The game is just, this map is super unstable. This monitor has G-Sync, but somehow the laptop doesn't want to get it. Not exactly sure what that is about.
Allied UAV overhead. Hunt them down.
Marking a rally.
Hey, Mr. White Wolf! What is up, brother?
Retrieve that field upgrade.
You see this? It's a little buggy. Also, if you're... That is the thing, by the
Contract
way.
complete. All supply boxes found.
Does G-Sync work with external monitors anyway? It does for the Legion 5 Pro and the Legion 7. I don't think it does for... I can see a lot of screen tearing here, and it's not as beautiful as the other one. You know, the problem with I think is the RAM. I think I'm gonna replace the RAM on this to test it properly, because you can see the FPS is super erratic, right? Your mic is low. I think if I'm looking at OBS, it should be pretty good. Maybe your sound is a little quiet. How's the mic, guys? Is it low or? Which soccer team do you support, bro? I'm gonna be honest, I don't care one bit for soccer.
All friendlies are in the safe zone.
I like K1 fights, so you know, street beef fights, kind of stuff like that. I like martial arts.
Here's some ammo.
Hey, give me some. What's up, brother? So this is 1080p or 1440p Ultra. Right, let's just stare at one spot and see what happens to the FPS. Let's stare somewhere else. It is just all over the place. Ferris, what are your social networks? YouTube. I also have Twitter, but
Rally point marked for you.
Tom. Bro, what's the
Gas
difference
is
in the
moving in.
5?
New safe zone
The
highlighted.
screen is
Friendly
different.
loadout drop on the
The
way.
Pro has a better screen, also has a little bit better cooling. It has a different aspect ratio. The keyboard feels a little bit better. The keyboard gets a little less warm on the Pro.
Targets in my
Apart
sight.
from that, the performance is very similar. Do I stream at Twitch? No. Nope.
Marking a rally point.
Never gonna happen. What the fuck are you doing there in the fucking toilet, you piece of trash? Do you prefer the Asus with RTX or the Legion 5? Okay, so I've tried the Asus Advantage or the G15, or no, I had the G17. G15 is pretty much the same, just bigger screen. But the problem I had with the Asus G15/G17 was the laptop was super buggy. It was constantly in need of updates.
Marking the
And-
destination.
Ah! Yeah, that was the best idea. himself. He was doing some business. He was taking his gun. But the Asus G15 or G17 was just constantly. There were Wi-Fi issues, there were Bluetooth issues, there were screen issues, there were performance issues. I think most of them can be linked to drivers. It was just a hassle.
Collect that armor.
Incredible hassle to make it work. I would not necessarily recommend that laptop to anyone. Flemity, what's up? The game sound is too high.
Collect that armor.
Is it better like this? Wait a minute. I think you can hear me a little bit better now, right? Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, that's just
Allied precision airstrike incoming. Be aware.
the G7 is an incredibly overpriced laptop. Or the Legion 7 is incredibly overpriced. But what about? Alright, that's awesome. Thank you for pointing it out, guys. Can we try high, medium? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna try a lot of different settings.
Gas is closing in.
Don't mind my skills, by the way. I can be a little bit better, but when reading chats,
Keep that up.
it's a little different. Beside the MSI, which has a monster price.
Buy station costs are adjusted.
What is your favorite laptop in budget? It's this laptop, Legion 5 Pro, and it's not even close.
Collect that armor.
I'll try not to die here, guys. There's a guy there on the map.
Marking a rally point.
Right on your tail.
Do you micro stutter? This game sometimes, but I think it can be attributed to the RAM. The Legion 5 Pro had it as well,
I found a bounty contract. Collect that armor.
but when I fixed the RAM or when I replaced it, it was much better.
Bounty target has been marked.
Which is better for streaming, 5 or 5 Pro? Doesn't matter. They're both equal. You're gonna get a very similar performance. Are you using slower? It's the stock RAM, guys. I'm using, but I'm thinking about upgrading just to show you the difference. Look, now it's actually stuttering. Look at FPS. Look at the FPS. This is a, and I can see these guys flickering.
Safe zone.
It's not very smooth now. Hey, Tache Dragos. Well, for the Netherlands. How do you play on such a small screen? This is currently hooked up to the external monitor. So, but there's some very easy tricks to fix the small screen on a laptop. Is just put a little keyboard behind it, pull the laptop closer, and then just extend your arms just behind your laptop. That's how I usually game on it. You can actually be pretty decent. I think there's guys on the roof.
Starting play.
Hello! Which is better for streaming? VRAM? It's equal. They're similar in performance.
Allied UAV overhead. Hunt them down.
Gotta get to the safe zone.
Allied cluster strike arriving.
Engaging. Time to stun 'em. They've got me targeted.
Yeah, battery power is generally not the best way to go when using a laptop.
Enemy
Oh
cluster strike.
shit.
Watch your head.
Yeah, this sucks. Pretty surrounded. We are so screwed. Yeah, I would not recommend playing on battery, but of course you have a laptop. Some people want to use it on the lap,
Next
obviously.
time, different. Return to base for debrief.
Extreme in gaming, like no problem. Yep. Okay, let's try some low settings. See how that does. Let's start off with 1080p low. So once again, guys, we're playing on an external monitor. We can keep these on. Turn these off. All right, resurgence. It's so warm. And that's because you're looking at me, man. Oh yeah, turn up the heat. No, it's okay. It's not that bad. What app are you using? What do you mean, Canoe? Or Kunal? No, what's the... I'm running high on it. Tashi Dragos. Do you like Warzone the most? What about Cold War? Yeah, so Vanguard runs super good on this machine. But Vanguard is way more optimized than Warzone.
Check your gear and weapons. We go soon.
What I do notice, somehow, some way, the CPU temperature is higher when using an external monitor than when I'm not using it. But this is more, I feel like this is more a 1080p machine.
Enemy dropping into the AO. Flashbang out.
Die wollte heute Abend vom Morgen kommen. Das war schon dran.
Ja, ich bin auch da.
Pixel Fest. Do you still have the Legion? Yeah, I do. Spidey edit. I still do. I just got this one. I could buy it like super cheap for my work. So I figured I'm just gonna buy this one. There's a lot of interest in this laptop. So from a YouTuber's point of view, that is pretty interesting.
Right, Halle.
Best thin and light laptops with oh no, I'm not into thin and light gaming laptops. Or thin and light laptops. It's not something I have any interest in. Oh god, these game labs have problems on better cloud. Okay. Many have said. No man, that's not my kind of jam, man. Damien, do you still have you? Yeah. Wait.
Wann kommt der was jetzt?
This is the
Oder was?
MSI, and over here we have the Legion.
Ja, ich brauch mal eine bestimmte Pause oder so.
So yeah, I still have them.
Ey, da rennen so viele hin, Björn, lass die oben hin.
Graphics settings are 1080p, everything on low. Lucas.
Hier, dann geh ich hier. Nein.
Ja, sorry, ich bin schon nicht auf.
Ja.
This is much better. Oh, that guy has so much loot up there. The game looks super bad now.
Ja, dann kannst du was zu zocken. Ich bin wirklich nah. Ich brauch einfach ein bisschen.
AD, I just tried 1440p on high. I will be trying it on low in a second. What kind of shit weapon is this? Got him. Have you tried max settings? Yes, I have. But I can actually, when I'm... How many specialists is there?
Right on your tail. Bounty target identified. Have a little fun, yeah?
Look at that. Look at the ground. No, the laptops are not mining.
Allied UAV.
One is just running a... what's it called? A video. And the other one is rendering a video. So, or one is just background things. I do mine occasionally a little bit on them, but... What the hell is that? That's some good graphics here, guys. Mining on laptops. It's not a joke. It's actually worth it.
Enemy UAV active.
Favorite games or game? Oh, I kind of like this game. I usually play with my friends.
You got gas inbound. Safe zone.
I have a question. I have 36 cores. Is it better than equal? No, the 2060 is most likely going to perform better against a 95 watt 3060. I like a lot of different games. What? Oh, wait, he actually saw me. Which app you play or... I'm not sure what you mean, Kunal. Why laptops and not desktop? Well, I like to cover laptops because there's usually just a few models of them.
Supply box identified.
No, that was too good to be true. I like to, you know, laptops. There's usually like, you know, 3 or 4 models of a thing. So you get a big audience. You can serve a big audience with reviewing them. Which Legion 5 Pro 3060 to 5? You mean which Legion 5 need to buy? 5 Pro or 5? That's totally up to you. If you're into watching videos on your laptop, or you want a very small package, you might want to get the Pro, or you want a really good screen. But if you want the best, you know, bang for buck, you might want to buy this one, the Legion 5. Because the performance is very similar.
Der G2 zusammenbleiben. Nicht einzeln. Ja, super.
Ja, das hört sich gut an.
Explosive charge primed.
Weil einer gegen die Leute.
Keep your senses sharp. An enemy team is tracking your location.
Und da kommen welche auf.
Rally point set.
You guys are chatty. It's hard to keep up.
Enemy UAV active.
What do you think about MSI Sword? Bashir? I would not recommend a 3050 Ti. The VRAM is just already too low, so you're gonna run into problems in the future. It's not gonna last you very long, or the pleasant experience is not gonna last very long. Whoa, you got one dark. You got one with 2 terabytes? That is crazy, dude. What? I didn't even know those existed.
Enemies right there.
Enemy UAV active.
Target is definitely not present.
6 gigabytes enough for 4 years? I don't think so. For the next 2 years, 2 to 3 years, probably. But in some games, you're gonna have to tune down the settings in order to not exceed the VRAM limit.
Enemy UAV active.
Okay, let's try 1440p low. So once again, using an external monitor.
Target's in my sight.
Oh, he's actually close.
Enemy precision airstrike. Stay alert.
My Legion. So do you guys use external monitors for your laptops, or you just use the laptop screen itself? Dude, look at this. That's whack. Oh, it's burning. So should I go for the Legion 5 Pro? I would just go for the Legion 5 if you have budget issues.
Can't kick it on my watch.
Still remain in the AO.
Anyone got armor to spare?
Do you think? What do you guys?
Gas is closing in.
What do you guys think? Is the laptop or the screen important for a laptop, or is it okay to have a 1080p, just regular monitor, nothing special or fancy? Oh.
Position marked. Airstrike. Hit it.
Got your request. Cluster strike is active.
This guy is above me.
Panzerung liegt oben, Dach. Den Mund.
Gas is moving.
Get there.
Enemy soldier nearby.
Move to the safe zone, now.
I'll just take that one, thank you very much.
Markiert den.
Bei mir ist
Wo bist du?
I can highly recommend the Legion laptops, all of them.
Schrei.
Not sure about the Slim, but the Legion 5, Legion 5 Pro.
Hier
Get
außen
to the
der
marked
Feuer kommt.
location and defend it.
The guy was screaming. No, no.
Gas is inbound. Marking new safe zone.
There's a guy here somewhere.
I'm taking fire!
There we go.
Gas is
Und
moving.
Dach ist wer oben aufpassen.
What do you say about the Nitro 5? I have no personal opinion about it, but from what I've read,
Final 10.
it's not one of the best.
On top.
Do you guys have any ammo? Can we hit him with a knife?
Einer rechts, nicht hinter uns drauf.
Ooh.
Okay, ne.
Are we still good here? Aha, we are still good here.
Closing in.
Oh,
Losing ground. Moving.
I should be. Run!
oh.
5 remain. Stay sharp. Gas is closing in. Relocating the safe zone. Contract failed.
Let's get to the safe zone.
You're losing ground. Move
Is
it.
there a guy still over here?
Links am Haus war er, links unten. Da, da links, left, left.
I'm hit!
Wo ist er?
Da rechts, hinter dir.
All enemies have been wiped out.
Sehr schön, Jungs.
Operatives.
We gotta win!
Hast du noch?
I think it deserves a like, doesn't it? So, can you own this laptop? If you're good, not like me. I'm not good. Yeah, the STG44 is a monster.
Wie heißt der?
Yeah.
Schießpotter
It's like, where's the enemies? I'm not sure where they are.
oder einmal das?
Ah, I hear one coughing, I think. Do you think MSI is worth the money? No. No, I don't think so. No. They look great, they feel great, but there's different laptops to do that. I'm using the Logitech G Pro Wireless, GX Pro Wire, whatever. But I do think they are incredibly good laptops. Okay, we've tried this. Let's go for some Battlefield. Cough, cough. I think there's a guy in the gas. That's usually what my wife does when I ate beans. Like I'm at the table, like lifting my left butt cheek. You can hear my wife like in the other side of the room, like, so I'm like, there's gas incoming. Yeah, cool story. What is this, all this bullshit in the background? Okay, let's go for some Battlefield. We gotta play some Battlefield. No gaming laptop has good bass, really. Kenny? I want to agree with you, but there's actually one that has okay bass, and that is the Legion 7. I know some people say the sound is terrible. I mean, I'm by no means an audiophile, but when you turn music on that machine, it is pretty goddamn good. How are, do they have, these headphones are fine. There's nothing special. These headphones, on the other hand, what's the brand again? I think Bayer and Dynamics or something. It's the DT99 or 990 Pro, are phenomenal for music. Oh, Kenny was asking about headphones. Ah, right. Yeah, headphones. Get an external sound card like I have, and get a good pair of headphones with it. Just normal headphones, and buy a loose mic. That's the best way you can get the best audio for games. Okay, display settings. We're gonna go 1080p. Wait, let's start off with low. Low. How low can you go? Quality. I think that'll do. Selimfy, what's up, brother? For the guy who wanted this better. Yeah. Best bang for buck when buying in right now. Yep. I think Asus gaming laptops have superior speakers. Okay. Finn's Place, what do you mean? Did you try it? Where do you get high quality 16x10 wallpapers? Just literally type that into Google. High quality 16x10 wallpaper. That's the way I find them. Legion 5, which desktop GPU? Legion 5. I would say it's very close to a RTX 2060. But when it comes to DLSS, thanks for all the new subs and all the likes, by the way, guys. That is awesome. I would say it comes close to a 2060. Hello? Anula, it is not running the new memory. That is something I am planning to buy and upgrade, because the RAM in this machine is pretty poor. Kenny, thank you so much. Everybody, thank you so much for the new subs. That is awesome. So we're playing on an external monitor today, and we're testing 1080p, 1440p high and low. I'm using the Samsung G7 monitor, and I've downscaled it to 144 Hertz because these cables, these mini DisplayPort cables, don't like 240 Hertz. They're like, nope, you get really wacky screens. Oh, that has no bullet drop pretty much. So this is 1080p low. Interesting. I can't play Red Dead Redemption because somehow it's because I'm using this external monitor. It says I am exceeding the VRAM limit. Run! Oh, there's a guy there. Off with your skull. Will he learn? Oh, he learned me. He taught me. Wait, that guy was close to me, wasn't he? Yeah.
We have a breach at one of our objectives.
Okay, let's just go into some action. Oh, would he like scampers? Wait a minute. Gotta teach that dude a lesson.
US forces holding together, but they're burning resources. Our troops have captured Charlie sector.
Oh no! There he was. I think for this game, you really want to go 3070. 3060 is just... Even on low, everything on low, it's not really pleasant. Different scope. It is stuttering a little bit, yep. But you can also see how bad the GPU is being utilized. I think the bottleneck here is the CPU. Because look at how bad the GPU is performing. I'm actually a little pissed off about how poor this game performs. Because when I was playing the beta, I could play Ultra on like 80 FPS. This same game on my Legion 5 Pro. Higher resolution. So it's bullshit that it's performing like this. This game is super poorly optimized. This has nothing to do with the laptop, honestly.
Our troops have struck Delta 2.
Oh, these guys are super surrounded. Can I keep my Nitro 5 for the next 5? Yeah. You know, future predictions are super difficult, guys. We don't know what game developers are going to make. So I'm gonna hold my opinion back a little. Not to make false promises I cannot, you know, or your laptop cannot upkeep. Oh, that was a good spawn. I think a 3070, but also a 3060, they're good for at least the next 2 to 3 years. I'm pretty positive about that.
We control most sectors on the battlefield.
Let's disrupt those tanks. I would still say, guys, Intel is better for gaming. And wait a minute.
Charlie 1 is lost. You no longer have control.
Get stunned.
They've claimed all of Delta Sector.
Okay, let's try it on 1440p. This is gonna suck. No way Intel is better for gaming, bro. Oh, it actually is. Why don't you think? Why do you think AMD is better? I've actually done a lot of testing, and all the Intel systems, even Jared, he's much smarter than me. He also mentions that. Trust me, I studied this stuff. Can he?
We are attacking Charlie 1.
Battery life, AMD is much better. Rendering stuff, AMD is better. Gaming, Intel takes the cake. Trust me when I say this, because I've tested a lot of laptops. Why do you think Apple computers with Intel suck for gaming? That is Apple. We're not talking about Apple here. I'm not saying AMD is bad. Intel just takes the peak performance. And somehow it's performing better now. I don't know why. 1440p is performing better. Not all of Intel gets hot. Legion 7i has no problems. But it's true. Intel usually gets a little hotter, but still the performance is higher. I'm personally not bothered by a little higher temperatures, as long as it doesn't get too extreme. Hello? Oh, that was nice, thank you. That was a useful door. Kenny, don't get me wrong. You're still good with AMD. I'm totally unbiased in this, but I've done the testing. Peak performance, so the max FPS is higher in Intel systems. But AMD is generally cooler, apart from the Ryzen 9, which is pretty freaking hot. In the system I've tested it in. I do think Intels are overpriced, and I do think AMDs are more worth the price. But I do know that what's it called? Intel is the better performer.
Our troops have lost an objective. Our troop strength is nearly depleted. We believe they have expended half of their resources. Our enemies control Alpha Sector. Forces targeting
Ouch.
Alpha 1.
About the 7i, upgraded RAM, weaker RAM. I have, is that? No, the 10H is the one with the, you know, worse RAM. You want the 11H Ronaldo. Okay, guys, for all you wondering about the AMD Intel, it's not all games. Like you said, some games get like 10 to 15% more performance. It's still 10 to 15%, or not percent, 10 to 15 more FPS. That's true. But if you look at games like Valorant, they run just so much better on Intel. No, look, Brad.
Our troops are attacking Delta 1.
Stop the US force.
Begin evacuating NOPAD forces. Staying now.
It's always funny. If you say one thing about Intel, the AMD side is gonna be like, ah! If you say something about AMD, the Intel side is gonna be like, ah! I don't care about it. I have all these kinds of systems. I just look at the numbers. Generally, Intel is more expensive, Intel gets more hot, and Intel is the better performer. Generally. Not all of the times, but generally. AMD is cheaper, gets less hot, and it's just the better price performing choice to pick. Also, the battery life is much better. I think AMD offers more. Ooh, what proximity. Is this stream in 60 FPS? It should be, yeah. But guys, if you don't believe me, Intel versus AMD, go check out like Jared or whoever, like big tech YouTubers. You can see. But like, yeah, that's usually what I say as well. It all comes down to price. It always comes down to price. For Intel, you pay more, you get a little bit more. AMD, you pay a little less, you get a little less. But still, it's all good. Just depends on what you pay for it. Jared definitely knows his stuff. He knows his stuff. But if you have watched Jared, Kenny, you know this. Can anyone get at least 5? Okay, let's try Ultra. I don't know why it does this, but it performs better on 1440p, apparently.
Intelligence has revealed that amid satellite relaunches, the US is placing a
No, I think AMD just absolutely nailed it this year. They nailed it. They did a really good job. They are super competitive. They are super competitive. I'm not streaming from the laptop. I'm using a capture card. But it's true. I keep forgetting his name. Says Japanese or Chinese. I think it's. But yeah. Also, Jared mentioned you can study benchmarks all you like, but Intel takes the cake. Yo, what's up, man? Big fan. I'm a big fan of anybody here in the chat. Is there a big difference between Ryzen 5 and Ryzen 7? In some games, yes. In most games, no. How are you enjoying it? It's a very mixed experience, honestly. I do think there's a lot of room for hitbox work. Yo, Hypnotic! What's up, buddy? Welcome. Yeah, Ryzen 7 is better, but you know, Ryzen 5 is still good. But the CPU-bound games, you're definitely gonna notice it. In GPU-bound games, less. What do you guys think of the new Battlefield? I think it's okay. Yeah, dude, I only got like the small version. What the fuck is that? Is that a bird? Why is there a bird the size of a plane in the air? Get fucked, boy. Oh no, Hypnotic, you did not, brother. You did not get it. What? How are you doing, man? Hope you're doing well.
Stop the US forces from conquering every sector.
The first thing I'm gonna do when Ryzen and Intel releases their new CPU systems is I'm gonna stack them up against each other with similar specs systems. I'm really curious who takes the cake this year. Because Intel won this year. Prove me wrong. I just got road killed. The only case. The game only using for, yeah. That is a weird color. What the? Hello?
You control most sectors on the battlefield.
What is this? What does it do? Is that like a proximity mine? What the hell is that?
Our forces fully control Foxtrot sector.
Solixo. Do you think I should buy those? Guys, what kind of RAM should I buy? Which stick should I buy for upgrade? Which one are you guys looking at? I'm actually gonna pick one from the comments here. I'm gonna write it down, I'm gonna order it. Please don't make me poor. Yeah, Tyrael, there's this 2K stick, you should definitely buy it. Are you excited to see the outrageous price of the video laptops? Oh, hell yes, brother. I am ready to draw my wallet like crazy.
Charlie sector is now under US command.
I am going to be so poor. Is this a good idea? Standoff versus a plane? Lock on to that. Why doesn't it lock on? Oh! Oh! I just killed 3 of them.
We have secured nearly
What?
every sector.
Flip it. That was an epic shot. Have you guys ever considered... Only in Battlefield. Only in Battlefield shit like this happens. What the fuck? This guy's just like standing there like, what happened? Let's see how scared this guy gets. Oh, he's scared. No, guys, I don't have Red Dead Redemption. It doesn't work with an external monitor, apparently.
Our tactics are showing some success. Enemy forces are growing weaker.
Oh wait, there was that gliding little thingy. I think the most terrible thing in the world currently is scalping. Scalping, it just ruins everything. These birds are the size of fucking planes. I've only been a chief and already love you all. Kenny, it's good to have you here, man. We should live chat someday. I want to talk to you about some things. Hey, you're in the right place. Temps are kind of high. What do you mean? A 70 degrees GPU and a 70 or 80 degrees CPU? I think that's really, really reasonable. That is really the only room that I think if they do shit like that, it's just milking the cow, if that makes any sense. It's just milking the consumers, like giving that just a little extra edge. It's a good deal, Legion 5 Pro. Yuan? Wait. We're gonna go overly dramatic here. Yuan. Listen to me, boy. You buy that laptop right now. That is a absolute freaking steal. Yeah? Okay. I wasn't prepared. Yeah, okay guys, but hey, this is 1440p ultra settings. Which software do you use to run specs overlay while gaming? It's called MSI Afterburner Dual. I always read the part of the name I can pronounce. Out of building. I want to glide. Let's see how far we can glide.
We have taken Alpha Rock. Objective lost. We'll need to recapture it. We're halfway to victory. Continue to fight. The enemy has captured Delta Sector.
Taking a trip to outer space. Shall we wait here until the rocket just lifts off? I don't think we're gonna last that long. What was that?
Hostiles moving on Echo 1.
How much FPS do you get? Hey, that's... You know what, guys? You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna switch the mode to automatic. No, don't shoot me. This is whisper mode.
We have lost an objective.
This is auto mode. It should lower the temperatures just a little bit.
US forces have taken all of
Be
Echo
whack
City.
if I thought a message was not as profane. What more kind of guys do we have? I don't have that dude yet. But this gliding dude is pretty cool. Goodbye. You're dead.
They fully occupied Charlie sector.
Oh, there's definitely enemies here.
We control most sectors on the battlefield.
Have you seen Intel making 2050 laptops? What? I think there's dudes here. So they're shooting at something. No, there's a guy up there. God damn it. Guys, thanks for all the new subs. Is 150 a good deal for Lenovo Legion 5? How the fuck do you guys that get those low prices, man? What? Do you think the parties who run Cyberpunk at ultra settings? Yeah, maybe at like 120p, something like that. Most likely. It's gonna run very smooth. No, I don't think it's gonna run that great. How much VRAM does it have? I have not done any reading on it. Somehow, the 1440p just runs better with Legion 5 Pro or Legion 5. Why the fuck is that guy still on the stairs? Is he stuck there? He is stuck. He is falling. He is he's stuck there.
US forces have captured Foxtrot sector. Hostiles attacking Bravo 1.
All right,
Not the US
I am
conquering every sector.
I am officially done for today. Yeah, that proved it. I'm done streaming for today. Oh. It always gets so warm here. With a blown little laptop there. So. Let's do it like this. Oh, this camera stand is just so stubborn. Oof. Go. They say 2050 is supposed to come out with those having budget limits. Well, I thought the 3050 was already the budget limit not to buy a laptop. Now they made a 2050. Interesting. So, that was it for today, guys. Thank you so much for watching. You guys are awesome. Thanks for keeping it cool again. I love having discussions on the stream, but everybody's always cool, so I enjoy that. Shit. I'm really wondering what Intel is going to bring to the table when they're going to make their GPU. The more competition there is, the better, of course. Elias, is the Legion 5 Pro much better than the Legion 5? No. Not in performance. I'm not a fanboy. There is no Battlefield poster here. I actually got that one for my birthday. My wife bought it for me. So nice. So nice. That's pretty good. That'll be good performance. So, I'm gonna go off now for real. Thanks, guys. Much appreciated again. I'm ending this. See you next time. Peace.